Hi guys, welcome to class 3 of our Brush Pen Calligraphy series. Today I'm gonna show you some common 5 beginner mistakes and how to fix them with easy and helpful tips. So grab your brush pens and let's get started. So our first one is holding your pen too upright or too flat. A lot of beginners hold their brush pen like a regular pen or pencil. An upright grip makes your strokes look more scratchy, uneven and hard to control. Also, holding the pen too flat wears the tip out quickly and your thick and thin strokes won't show up properly. So the correct way is hold your brush pen at around 45-degree angle, not too straight, not too fully flat. This gives the bristles of your pen room to flex, which means the tip gently bends when you apply the pressure to the pen. And that bending motion helps you create thick downstrokes and light thin upstrokes, which is the heart of the brush calligraphy contrast. So here's the tip. Keep your grip light, let your forearm do the work and try not to squeeze the pen too tight. Holding your brush pen upright or too straight puts too much pressure on the pen tip and can fray its bristles. So the correct way is tilt it to 45-degree angle for smooth clean strokes and smooth calligraphy. Let's move on to our second one, that is pressing your pen too hard on upstrokes, especially if you are used to writing normally with regular pens. It's a common habit that sneaks in when switching from regular writing pens to brush pen calligraphy. Pressing hard on upstrokes makes them look thick, shaky and uneven. This breaks the signature look of calligraphy, that is contrast between thin and thick strokes, as upstrokes are supposed to be thin. So the correct way is use feather light pressure when going up and down with pressure. So remember one thing, thin up, thick down. Upstroke should always be light, that's the rhythm of brush calligraphy. So let the brush glide softly on the page when you go upward, almost like drawing a hair strand. So here's the tip. Practice a row of only upstrokes using barely any pressure. That helps train your muscle memory and teaches your hand to lift naturally when moving upward. Try it with a slant stroke like this. Keep repeating with the lightest touch. So let's move on to our third one, which is writing without lifting your pen. Writing entire letters or words in one go, like cursive handwriting, without lifting your pen between the strokes. That's a problem because your strokes start to blend together or look shaky, like a one continuous motion. Letters lose their clear structure and spacing. It becomes hard to control. Thick and thin lines won't look right. Especially difficult for letters made up of multiple strokes like N, M, or R. So, the proper way is lift your pen between the strokes. As brush calligraphy isn't a cursive handwriting, it's more like drawing shapes. Each letter is made up of individual strokes, and you need to lift your pen to reset pressure and direction. This gives you more control and helps you form beautiful letters. So here's a tip. Think of letters like building blocks. Place one stroke, then the next one. This creates more cleaner letters, smoother curves, and better control. And lifting your pen give you a moment to reset and breathe. So lift your pen after each stroke, as calligraphy is built, not rushed. Each lift helps you stay in control and create cleaner letters. Each stroke is a shape of its own. Lift and reset before the next one, as slowing down helps you improve faster. The pause between each letter gives your letter structure and flow. So our fourth one is using the wrong tool for calligraphy. Trying to do brush calligraphy with a regular pen, marker, or even a stiff tip tool that doesn't respond to pressure. You won't get that signature thin upstroke and thick downstroke lines. Your lines will look flat, shaky, and uniform. You will get frustrated not because you lack skill, but because the tool isn't built for calligraphy job. So the fix for it: switching tools. Use pens specially designed for modern calligraphy. These pens have flexible tips that react to pressure. Like Tombow Fidansky brush, hard or soft tip brush pen. Great for small lettering and beginners. Pentel Few Touch, which is good for like smooth, colorful and responsive letters. Tombow Brush Pen, perfect for larger, expressive letters and color blending. These pens allow you to create that beautiful contrast between thin and thick strokes with ease. So here's a tip: try practicing basic strokes first with your new pen. Feel how gently pressing versus firmly pressing creates different lines. Test your pen by doing one light upstroke and one heavy downstroke. If both lines look the same, your pen isn't suited for brush calligraphy. So try switching that one. So let's move on to our fifth and last one, is moving too quickly through your strokes. Gliding your pen through your strokes and let forms too quickly without pausing between each stroke, allowing pressure transition to settle. That's a problem because modern calligraphy requires deliberate control of stroke, pressure, and spacing. Fast motion leads to wobbly undertones, distorted ovals, and inconsistent thick and thin contrasts. Without pausing, transitions between upstrokes and downstrokes become unclear, and the overall form loses its elegance. So, calligraphy isn't scribbling, it's like a drawing. Take your time with each stroke to get smooth, clean lines. Fast strokes can look uneven and wobbly, so go slower and let your pens flow with the control. If your letters look messy or shaky, you might be going too fast. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love having this quiet little space with you to learn and grow. If you found this class helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Next time we are moving into something exciting, which is forming words and practicing smooth connections. So see you in class 4, and until then, happy practicing.